Hello everybody, Joan Nielsen here. The sun is setting. Well, we had a little bit for that yet, but it's starting to. It's about dinner time, our time. The kids are out playing, and I want to tell you about an awesome book I'm reading. Stay Alive All Your Life, Normal Vincent Peale. I got it at a secondhand bookstore. And it is really cool. I really love, like, I'm on the second chapter, and it's called Enthusiasm Can Do Wonders for You. And he talks about how, being happy, staying in a positive frame of mind, which I talk about all the time, can really help change your life. And even when we get into those situations where out of the blue something happens, and we can still choose to, although our habits will come back and they'll want to jump in with all the negative stuff, we can choose to get back on the positive, and we can choose to be who we want to be, who we truly want to be. Sometimes this does take some work, yes, I know, but you are so worth it. You are so worth it to do that extra work and to get yourself away from those people who are creating that drama in your life and get back into who you really want to be, the happy person, the enthusiastic person, the positive person. In this book, he talks about, he spoke of a gentleman who had called him asking for help because he was in a panic. He had a business meeting the next day and didn't know how it was going to go, and his wife was ill and may end up in hospital, and he didn't know how things were going to work out, and he was freaking out. And he had the guy completely lay down and breathe before he talked to him and told him his story. He called him over the phone and talked to him, and he had him completely calm down to think about what he could do and how he could help this gentleman out by sitting down, relaxing and breathing, and then come to the realization that maybe he should go do something for others and help people. And because once you give, things work out, and once you give, you feel better about yourself. The more you give, you feel better about yourself. And so the gentleman didn't hear from the gentleman for a few weeks, and then the gentleman called back, and he explained to him that although it didn't work out the way he had hoped and anticipated, everything did of course work out, and he came up with a solution basically to practice calmness every day. Calmness and quietness. So you can do this in every situation. Sometimes when people, when we get frustrated with people by what's happening around us or what's going on or whatever, we tend to forget about being calm and allowing ourselves. You never know what you're going to come up with until you quiet your mind. When you become still and calm and quiet. Do something every day for somebody. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're buying a coffee, maybe you're helping out. You don't even realize what you're doing because you do it every day, but you're helping out someone. Maybe it's your sister or your parent or your kids, even doing stuff for your kids. Helping somebody every day. That's a big one that he went by too. And say thanks every single day. Thanks to, like I said to you before, when I wake up in the morning, I greet my body. I greet my day. I am grateful I'm alive, and I am thankful that I'm here and that I get to do these videos for you guys. So become grateful, become thankful for everything, because it's so worth it. And the last one, flush negative out of the mind with enthusiasm and optimism. So very important. It's such a wonderful experience when you choose to live a more positive, happy life. When you choose to walk down the street and see good. When you choose to look in your own yard and see the dandelions grown and know that Those are the first flowers for the bees, and you don't have to worry about them being weeds, you know. You can let them stay and grow into where you get to blow for wishes. I know my kids love that. When you get to just put a smile on your face just because that's who you truly want to be. Living, doing things, even washing the dishes with enthusiasm, with excitement, with optimism, knowing that, you know, you get to have dirty dishes because you've got people that you care for enough to cook for. You know, things like that. When you start seeing things differently, when you start living things differently, it's such a powerful, powerful way to live your life. In the book, he also talks about, like I said, I'm only on chapter 2, and I've only just been reading this, but he's given me so many different areas, you know, that I totally believe in, like health. When you start living a more optimistic, excited, happy life, not because anything's changed other than you have decided this is who you want to be and this is how you're going to live it, you start feeling better about yourself. Your body starts acting better. You start doing things differently. And life, it's so wonderful. You can really help yourself be a healthier person just by being more optimistic, more enthusiastic, and more happy and positive. Life is so much better when you choose to be a happy person, when you choose to be positive. Sure, you will be connected with people who aren't, and you don't have to take them so personally. I think that's the biggest thing for me right now, is however other people want to live their life is completely 100% up to them, and I can just accept it, love them anyways, and be who I want to be, my happy, positive self. And even though they want to try and bring me into whatever's going on, I can step back, I can remind myself, I can take that break, and I can say, I don't want a part of it. And it's okay to not want a part of it. And it's okay to just want to be your happy self. And it's okay to let go and let it flow. Because it's your life, and you don't have to live it for anybody else but yourself. And you're worth it. I love you. Make it an amazing day, everybody.